Hey my witches, empaths, and rebels, welcome back to the cauldron. My name is Rayne. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out. Today we are diving into March 2026 energy forecast. This month is a magical bridge from the deep waters of the surrender and peace of Pisces and Cancer, and we're heading straight into Aries and that fire that lights up your boldest dreams. We'll unpack the lingering eclipse vibes, key transits, as well as witchy tips, zodiac hints, and overall flow, rituals, and more. So grab your journal, this video is for you. For this month, my earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, are going to feel most comfortable in the energy that feels the strongest right now, which is the focus on purification, clarity, and practical resets. So, for all you babes, this is like the quintessential spring cleaning time for you in all its originality. Doing things that helps to reset your mind, body, and spirit, whether that is resetting your eating habits, resetting your daily practices, or any of your certain goals. Having a look at those and seeing if those are still something that you want to carry on into the next forthcoming year. For my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, this month is going to heavily surround emotional awakenings, intuitive boosts, and it's perfect for dream work, which is one of my favorite things to do, as well as ancestral healing. And for all of my fire sign babes, that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this is a month where your momentum returns, and it returns about mid-month, and it initiates projects and spells that need bold energy. They need you to show up with your fire lit and ready to hit the ground running. So this is going to center around a lot of things that just need to get done. You might need to be a support in other people's lives to help things get propelled forward. And I'm very excited for this month for you guys. And all of my air babies, myself included, my Geminis, Libra, and Aquarius, this is a really heavy focused time on mental breakthroughs. So this is heavily focusing on communication, as well as it will ease up a little bit after Mercury goes direct. This is great for social magic, which is a perfect time in the world right now at large for social justice magic. Writing, content creation, channeling, all of those things is a perfect time for you guys to get your creative juices flowing. Now, for the Virgo lunar eclipse that's happening in March on the 3rd, this theme is going to be centered around the soul's spring cleaning, if you will. Releasing outdated habits, mind clutter, and emotional heaviness is the main focus of this event. Virgo's energy is heavily seated in order and healing. So that plus an eclipse equals revelations. That equals endings of cycles. And that together is going to bring clarity and purging. And then with the Mercury opposition, this is going to result in opposition, overthinking, and mental loops. Noticing repetitive thoughts and patterns, you might start realizing these things are coming up. And then that's right when you need to start to paying attention to these things, noting them, and correcting them as they come up. And of course, the Jupiter sextile from Cancer, this is going to create gentle ancestral support. So our ancestors are going to be able to come in a lot easier. The veil is going to kind of open up a little bit for us and allow you to have messages that say, you know, you've got this, we're supporting you. They're going to be able to come in a lot heavier, and I'm going to say now that I'm sensing that we're gonna have a lot more ancestral messages coming through the collective at a heavier rate during this month. Now, some witchcraft tips for this month. So, what can you do to help optimize your practice this month and get the things that you want to happen to manifest? Uh, well, one of the main things I highly recommend, especially during the month of March, is salt baths. And then you're going to be visualizing old loops dissolving and going down the drain. Salt is heavily protective, and so is lavender. Lavender is one, great for calming the nervous system, but it's also great for making negative energies or unwanted entities sleepy and subdued. So that's something I always throw in with my cleansing baths to help aid me on making them a little more dopey and kind of not as effective while I'm trying to get them cut from my aura. A affirmation you can say daily is, I release what no longer serves my magic. Now, this is something I get chills every time that I say it. I release what no longer serves my magic. It helps to empower you, and it is an activator for empowerment for your magic and allows you to release yourself from the things that you are allowing yourself to be bound to. These different stories that we tell ourselves that we think are so hard to break. It's so easy to just say, I release what no longer serves me, and then that loop is severed. So then, after you've soaked in your bath, you've said your affirmation in your bath, and you're going to drain the water. And with intention and groundedness, you're going to let that energy just drain through the earth back to be recycled. And then, if you're able to, walk barefoot or have an incense cleansing. Right now it's frozen outside where I live, but if it warms up enough for some grass to be showing, I will definitely be doing a little bit of a barefoot, like, grounding moment, even if it's just for 2 or 3 minutes, so I can have my feet touch the soil of the earth. Eclipses, specifically this eclipse, is allowing you to rewrite your story. So this is a perfect time for you to redefine your aesthetic, your project for its direction, to redefine who you want to be, what you want your practice to be. You're able to rewrite this and be the author actively writing their story as it plays out. And this is perfect because you're able to rewrite it right before Aries season of its burst of energy takes forth, where it propels you towards that actuality that you're able to rewrite for yourself. So we have Mars in Pisces on March 2nd. So that energy is going to feel like forceful action and intuitive movement. So the warrior becomes the mystic. You lead through dreams and empathy. You might feel a lot of things coming up, a lot of blockades coming to your attention. And for this, you don't want to force it. You just kind of want to be able to find a flow with it. Notice it come up, deconstruct it, and flow yourself into the new way of being and let your desire guide you naturally. You're going to want to kind of like fight with things, and you're just really gonna, the test of it is going to allow yourself to melt into a new way of being. Another activity that you can do is mirror scrying. This is one of my favorite activities. I absolutely adore scrying of all kinds, but especially with mirror scrying. Now let me tell you why. Mirror scrying, one of the practices that I developed around mirror scrying was with Aphrodite. So I use rose quartz or amethyst or a combination. And you ask, where does my spirit want to move next? And you're going to scry into the mirror until you get a channeled message. Now you can call on Aphrodite or any deity that you might be working with that pertains to whatever work that you're wanting to do at the moment. But for me, this is really excellent. I have my journal next to me while I'm doing this, and as soon as I start to feel energies, emotions, or words start to percolate, I grab my journal and I just allow it to flow through me and channel through me, and then I'll read back the letter later, and so much of it will be so like dead on of how I've been feeling, or there'll be like solutions to things I never thought of. And it's an excellent way to channel through your deities or through your higher self any messages you might needing to feel at the moment. Now, Jupiter will go direct on March 10th. So this is going to come up with growth and optimism, and optimism returning. It's an emotional abundance energy and the home blessings kind of energy. So we're going to have healing now kind of just becomes tangible. Things are going to start healing over. Your heart chakra is going to start opening more, especially around comfort, family, and creativity. So if you're having any like problems with family, you might find things are starting to come to a resolve, or there's opportunities for those things to happen for you. And when you see those things happen, I definitely suggest taking those opportunities to have conversations with others and to try to heal over things that maybe you weren't able to in the past. Another witchy thing I like to do during the month of March is to have a prosperity bowl or shaker jar. Now, I love doing shaker jars, especially for the month of March, and especially for going into Aries season because of the fiery energy, the speed of it all. Especially if I'm going to be rewriting my story this year, if you decide to do that, this is great to use that quick energy to help manifest things faster. And I love shaker jars for that because it's quick energy. It's not as maybe as stable, but it's quick and fast acting, and oftentimes that's really all I need is a quick fast acting result, and I'm able to maintain that over a period of time afterwards. But it helps just kind of get the job done. So what you'll need is a jar of some kind, or you can do this in a bowl if you want a softer energy. You're gonna want cinnamon, bay leaf, moon water, or moon oil, and you want to charge it under a waxing moon. You're going to write your intentions for stability, love, and sustained creative growth, whatever it might be. For me, that's what that is. And you're going to shake it up every single day. And it's going to keep that energy activated and fiery and coming towards you every day. Now we have the Aries equinox and Mercury direct on March 20th. So this energy is the equinox equals balance. So it's an immediate push into new beginnings. It's communication frees up. We're going to have clarity returning to ourselves, as well as this drives your drive and your focus like reignites, and your flame is relit. The archetype of this month is the spark, the first breath, the seed of a new chapter. So this is a great time to do a lot of fire scrying, working with fire, candle magic, candle gazing, if you will. So you gaze into the flame and you ask, what path it sets my passion alight? What path must I go down next that will help set my passion alight? Or like, what's my purpose, basically, you know? And you want to record symbols, words, images, feelings, emotions, tastes, anything that comes to you, and then shape them into spring affirmations for yourself. Now, last but certainly not least, we have Mars trining Jupiter, and this is going to be happening on March 21st. So this is energy flow meets faith. This is high energy time. It's confidence, it's creativity, it's intuitiveness, it's intuitive luck. It's an this is an excellent time for launches, performances, announcements, spells, requiring any type of forward motion, launching a new podcast, launching a YouTube channel, anything for any type of creator, making an announcement for a musician for their album drop, anything like that. This is going to explode your visibility and your like possibility for discovery for whatever it is you are announcing or launching. I like to do a manifestation candle for this. So you're going to take a red candle with cinnamon and an orange oil, and your journal, of course. You always want to record everything. And you're going to carve and trace a sigil for confidence or momentum into the wax, whatever your current goal might be. And then you're going to journal what flows through you while you're scrying into that candle and putting your energy into it. And then journal what flows and trust the divine timing of it all. Ask the fire spirit from your candle to relay channeled message to you. So overall, the month is water to fire, and I'm so excited for this month. I have been waiting for this month to come. Feels like almost since last year I've been feeling like stuck in that snake energy, and there's something so beautiful about the transformation and the transmutation of the snake. But I'm so ready to be over the shedding and get into the creativity and the expansiveness of March and Aries season, and overall the fire horse energy and what that brings. So I'm so excited for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more of these, definitely let me know. I really enjoy making them, and I'll make one every month if you guys really like this. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay wicked. Bye. So that's the energy of the month of March. There's so much more to it than just the fresh cleansing of it all. There is a cleansing aspect, but it's fiery and it's creative and it's expansive, and there's something about that that's just so incredibly beautiful and exciting to me. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notification and the share button down below as well, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're going to try out any of these rituals, or what you see for yourself for the month of March. Let me know your zodiac sign, and we'll chat in the comments down below. And if you'd like to help support the channel further, you can check out my Patreon, where you guys get early access to all of my videos and podcasts, exclusive voting rights for all of the content that I produce here on both my podcast and YouTube channel, behind the scenes of all of my goings on of my practice, as well as early releases to my album that I am producing, and so much more. I have a book club I'd like to start, and all, as well as a Discord server where I'm trying to build a little community of magical practitioners over there. So if you like the idea of that, definitely go check it out. The link will be in the description below. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, witches, and stay wicked.